Attorneys and staff of Taylor Law Offices welcome the teams and players to the National Trail Conference Boys Basketball Tournament. Taylor Law Offices hopes that everyone enjoys the competition.
It's NTC Tourney Week, and Tingley Insurance in downtown Effingham wishes players fast breaks, jump shots, and lots of rebounds. Tingley Insurance, a proud supporter of high school basketball.
Over 50 years. Get a free estimate by Security. 217-347-9663.
Hello, Jake from Northside Ford. We have several new in stock and more coming soon. Not what you want? Order today and we'll help track its progress. On the pre-owned side, we keep it pretty full for a great shopping experience. We have lots of new purchases and trades to keep up with demand. Keep an eye on the lot or on the website, effinghamford.com, as the inventory is ever changing. Have a great day from everyone at Northside Ford.
Farm Credit has been serving agriculture for over 100 years as a member of the trusted nationwide farm credit system. They're more than just a lender. They become a trusted friend and financial partner to generations of farmers, and they know the importance you place on your operation. That's why farmers have turned to Farm Credit for over a century. How about you? Call Farm Credit today at 1-800-444-FARM. That's
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at
City. It's the Indians and the Bobcats squaring off tonight. Winner will get to play top-seeded Altamont in the opener tomorrow, but it is the opener of 4 games now tomorrow. When they got the word that we were talking inches of snow, the decision was made after Jimmy Van Sock, the conference president, talked to all the other coaches and ADs today, and the decision was, let's move it up. That way we can get the games in we can get in, and that way even if it's bad on Wednesday, nobody has to worry about putting their kids out on the roads, or themselves for that matter. And then we can still have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday just as was originally scheduled. So 4 games tomorrow. Here's how the schedule's going to break. Altamont will play the winner of this one at 4 o'clock tomorrow. 5:30, it'll be Windsor and Windsor's 2 Straws and Dietrich. We saw them play a great game down at Dietrich, an overtime game. Then at 7, it'll be the Wednesday games. It'll be North Clay and South Central, the geographical game. And then at 8:30, St. Anthony plays St. Elmo Brownstown. So all 4 of those games tomorrow. If you bought black chair seats for games 2 and 3, you get them for games 2 and 3. If you bought them for 4 and 5, you get them for 4 and 5. So that's the plan as far as the black chair seats. And I think we're good to go, and it should be an awful lot of fun. And it'll be a long day, but a fun day as we enjoy a lot of really good basketball. Right now, the Altamont Community High School Band is going to honor America with the national anthem. National anthem. And we'll be back with the starting lineups in tonight's play-by-play in 90 seconds here on 97.9 XFM.
What do you love most about them?
Washington Savings Bank is here for you.
Flu? Not so much. Getting your flu shot at Andy's Health Mart Pharmacy is the first line of defense in protecting you, your family, and the community. Get your flu shot today. Visit Andy's Health Mart Pharmacy, your community Health Mart pharmacy at 805 West Fayette in Effingham. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Good morning, ARAB Pest Control.
Yeah, hey, ARAB?
Yes, sir, but before you start, we don't work on VWs.
VWs. Yeah, I know. Say, I got a 48 Dodge.
Sir, we're ARAB Pest Control. We don't work on cars. We work on roaches, termites. We get rid of pests.
Get rid of pests, huh?
Yes, sir.
You know Harley Holstermeyer?
No, sir.
He lives next door, and he's the biggest pest I know. How much...
Sir, we don't do neighbors.
You would if you had one like Harley.
ARAB Pest Control. See a bug? Call ARAB.
Harley, you over there? I got a guy I want you to meet.
Jansen's Heating and Air is giving you...
Hey, Troy, are you a numbers guy?
I'm doing a commercial.
Does it have numbers?
Yes.
Tell me more.
While they last, get a factory fresh, high-efficiency furnace for just $2,009 when you purchase an AC at regular price. That's a savings of $1,867.
There's strength in these numbers.
See all the details at jansensheating.com or call us at...
Can I do the numbers, please?
Fine.
347-5223.
All right, here's a look at the starting lineup. CHBC, coached by Tanner Thompson, 6 and 14. Clayton Wojcik will get a start. He's a 6'2 junior. He'll be joined by Caden Callum. He's a 5'6 sophomore. Also in the lineup for the Bobcats, Gage Lorton, a 6-foot junior. Kenny Robbins, a 5'9 senior. And A.J. Radloff, a 6'1 sophomore. Those are the starters for the Bobcats. For Andrew Snow's Neoga Indians, checking in at 6 and 13. Brady Reynolds is a 5'10 senior. He'll be joined by Trey Sheehan, a 6'1 junior. Quentin Richards is a 6'3 senior. Hayden Will, a 5'11 senior. Landon Titus, a 5'11 sophomore. Those are the starters for the Neoga Indians. One game tonight. Winner advances to tomorrow night against Altamont, the first of 4. And a reminder, whether there's 1 or 4 or 3 or 2, or because we have all those different totals as far as nights this week, We'll have them all video streamed as well. Live coverage. Just go to the front page of the website, either the X or KJ Country, and Wayne has the information on there. You click on there, and you'll just be good to go. I'm assuming we're good to go over there. They look ready. Caleb gives me a thumbs up. The tip's controlled by the Bobcats, and we're underway. Glad to have you with us at the 79th Annual National Trail Conference Tournament. Bobcats get it down in the corner, now bring it back out top as Neoga's got it packed in against him. Down in the corner, try for three. Shot rims out, no good off Calamy. And a rebound grabbed by the Bobcats. Driving inside is A.J. Radloff. He put it on the floor, gets it stripped. Stolen away by Reynolds for Neoga. So a turnover on CHBC this first trip. He didn't get it down on the side and bringing it out top for the pass. Titus looking underneath. And away. And then back to Titus. Andrew Snow coming down the midcourt to make sure everybody's right where they're supposed to be, doing what they're supposed to do. Over on the side, Quentin Richards blows it up for three, and he got it. So Quentin Richards gives Neoga a 3-0 lead.
He's a versatile player. Can go in, can go out, obviously, and he made them pay from long range.
He often is their leading scorer. Bobcats get it inside. Radloff working against two, got it stripped going up, and he got fouled. Looks like Radloff's going to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, he ought to be there for a couple on the first foul of the ball game. Whistled against the Neoga Indians, and it's going against Landon Titus.
At the line, Radloff puts it up and got it. So the sophomore makes it a 3-1 game.
Well, he's got a pretty good frame on him already. He continues to fill out, maybe get a little taller.
It's a project. Some of these kids, they just grow throughout their high school career. Radloff makes them both, and CHBC's within 3-2. We're about a minute and a half into this one. The only game tonight, 4 games now tomorrow night. Starting at 4 o'clock, remember. The Tuesday games, then the Wednesday games are all going to be played tomorrow. On the side, Richards thought about a shot. Instead, he gets it inside. Shot by Sheehan's no good. Radloff the rebound to the Bobcats. They're going to push it as Wojcik gets down court through 3. Laid it up too strong, though. Rebound taken down by Sheehan for Neoga. Here come the Indians. They get it away to Reynolds, who's across the half line. Stops head of the key, tries a 3, got it. So Reynolds hits the 3, and it's 6-2 Neoga.
Reynolds showed us in the tournament last year that he can knock down those threes. You better get out there on him. A couple of threes early for Neoga, have him with the lead.
Bobcats get a pass stolen. Grabbed out of there by Caden Will for Neoga. Out to Titus, and the Indians set it up. Titus to the top, pass away, and then they get it over on the wing to Reynolds. He loads it up for 3 more. Good again. That's 3 threes for Neoga already, and they lead it here 9-2.
Simple little screen out on the wing, giving them just enough room to bury the shot.
9 points in 2.5 minutes. So they're rolling. HBC and got rid of the pass and then hit the deck. They go inside. Shot short. Put back is stripped. First shot put up and no good by Lane Jones, who must be wearing a different number because I was told Lane Jones was injured by the coach before the game. So anyway, he's inside and he got it knocked away. Neoga's going to inbound. Leaning in. Now the shot up. No good. Put up by Sheehan. Rebound. Grabbed by Sheehan. He got knocked down. There's a foul.
Well, he just stayed with it. That's the good thing. After grabbing the offensive board off of getting his own shot blocked, he went back up with it again. And that's a big foul in this ball game because that's on Clayton Wojcik. And he's picked up a foul here early for CHBC.
Foul shot put up. Good. So Sheehan's first point for Neoga, not on a 3. 10-2 Indians already, and we're only 3 minutes into the game. Here's the second one, and it's good. So Sheehan has 2 points, and it's 11-2. And the only 2 for CHBC were at the foul line. In other words, they don't have a bucket yet. They get it across the half line to Wojcik. They double-teamed him, and he got a pass away safely. back to him. He's at the free throw line, now over in the corner. The catch over there by Callum. Back out top. I apologize. We'll have to double check and see who 15 is. Ball's knocked away, stolen by Neoga. Tanner Thompson told me 15 was injured, so I'll have to find out who's wearing 15.
I got a suspicion, but I hate to be wrong.
Who do you think?
Gage Lorton, who was listed in the program as 21.
We haven't heard about him. Here's a steal. CHBC drove it inside. The shot's good, but a foul before the shot.
Well, there's Wojcik again, strong to the basket. They're going to count it. Gage Wojcik with the bucket, and he's looking for the and one.
So there's that first basket I was looking for. That makes sense what you say about that being Lorton, because he was in the starting lineup. Foul shot up and good, so he gets the N1, completes the three-point play. Now it's an 11-5 game. Titus sits down for Neoga, and into the fray for them is, I'll get it here for you in a second. There he is, Briar Hennessy. Corner three put up, no good by Reynolds. Rebound, grabbed by Wojcik for the Bobcats. He gets it down court, back to Wojcik, inside against two. Good defense, got the ball stripped, stolen away by Richards for Neoga, and then Wojcik comes up and picks his pocket from behind. So 3 turnovers on Neoga. Now Neoga gets it back. Ooh, tough ball as Caden Will hit the deck, and driving down court, putting it up and in is Richards for Neoga, but a foul before the shot. And kind of like wrestling at the chase here.
Now we've got a foul whistled against number 4. Now they do say 15, and they do say Lorton with that name.
So we'll make that change on the old scorebook here. Neoga inbound, thought about a 3, driving in for baseline 2. Shot's no good. Rebound is good. It was missed by Sheehan. It's put up and in by Caden Will. And it's 13-5. Neoga back up by 8. 3.5 to go. First quarter of our only game here at the tournament tonight. CHBC forces it inside, shot by Lorton. Hit the rim and came right back to him, and he puts it up and in. Does he get a basket and an assist?
And a rebound?
Well, yeah, I guess he did maybe too. He got a triple in one play. So it's 13-7. Wow, you don't see that very often.
No.
Neoga drove it inside, and thanks a lot, Caden Will says, as he's triple teamed. They get it out front. Shot from the free throw line, no good by Richards. This rebound grab by Richards. He turns around for 2 and got fouled going up. He'll be at the line for a pair.
Yeah, good job by Richards of just following his shot, and he didn't have the initial rebound. It was batted around, but he was able to come up with it kind of in a loose ball fashion. And as he turned to put it up, he was fouled there by Robbins of CHBC. So Kenny has his first foul.
Foul shot good. Richards has 4. Neoga up 7. CHBC wants to check. 2:48 to go. Opening quarter, opening game of the NTC tournament. It's Neoga 14, CHBC 7 on 97.9 XFM.
Think about your home.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should be. Learn more at crossroadsbank.com. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wet Pools and Spas in Effingham has a large selection of in-stock spas and hot tubs that can be personalized to best fit your needs. Learn more at Wet Pools and Spas today.
Quick timeout. It's 14-7 Neoga leading CHBC, and the Indians with a chance to add to the lead as Quentin Richards back to the foul line here. 2:48 to go, opening quarter. Richards threw the timeout, hit them both. He has 5, and it's 15-7. So Neoga, with those early threes, has built up this 8-point lead. And so far, they've been able to ride it throughout the quarter. CHBC tries a deuce, shot short, rebound Neoga. Pulled down by the Indians and bringing it down across the half line is Reynolds. He got it to Richards, who showed a 3 and back out to Reynolds. Reynolds in the lane, off balance shot, no good. Nice job by Radloff, grabbing that ball out of there for the Bobcats. He gets it away, and hitting the brakes out front was Caden Callum. To go to the other side, Wojcik needing help. go to the wing, and finally Callum says, well, let me bring it back out here, and then he goes cross-court with a pass. And eventually it comes back out to Callum. He goes baseline, stops, need help, slings it out top, and a nice catch by Wojcik. And off the ball, we've got a whistle.
That's going to be an offensive foul whistle against Gage Lorton for an illegal screen trying to free up Wojcik. I've got that as his second. Team's fifth on the board.
So Neoga 15, CHBC 7, a minute 40 to go in the opening quarter. 4 games for you tomorrow night. There's a long three, way too long by Brady Reynolds, in fact, and a rebound grab by Kenny Robbins for CHBC. They get it to Callum, and now over on the side to Wojcik. He drives into the lane, gives it away. Here's a try for 3, no good by Robbins. Rebound put up and in, good. And it's going to be a chance at a three-point play as Radloff's doing a lot of work.
He
so
certainly is. That's his 4th rebound, a couple of them on the offensive end. This time he's going to have an opportunity for a three-point play as Caden Will of Neoga picked up his first and the team's 3rd.
Foul shot halfway down and then came out. Rebound grab by Neoga, cleared out of there finally by Caden Will. Here come the Indians. Minute 13 to go, opening quarter. First of 14 games this week at the NTC tournament. Reynolds with the basketball down in the corner. Richards loads up for 3, and it rims out. No good. Rebound taken down by Briar Hennessy, who sneaked into the game, and he got his pocket picked. Wojcik takes it away for CHBC. He loads up for 2. Back of the rim, no good. Neoga slaps that out of bounds. It'll stay for the Bobcats. Pretty good crowd on hand. There's still room for you if you want to up around Altamont. Come on in. They're going to get the ball inbounded, I think. There they go to the corner, and they load it up for 3, and the shot's no good over there by Robbins, and the rebound taken down by Richards for Neoga. So the Indians with the ball in a 6-point lead and 38 seconds left in the first quarter. They go down in the corner, kind of the corner. Then they bring it out top. Ball's tipped loose. Neoga back into backcourt to retrieve it. Reynolds down in the corner. Hennessy loads up for 3, and he got it. So that's 3 different kids who've hit a 3 for Neoga in this first quarter.
And those threes are basically the difference in this ball game thus far, their ability to knock those down.
18-9 Neoga. Down to 8 seconds. Let's see what the Bobcats do here before the buzzer. Out top, Robbins the catch, shoots for 2, and he got it just ahead of the buzzer. So Robbins gets the bucket, and that gives the Bobcats a little momentum. We've played a quarter in our only game tonight at the NTC tournament. After one, it's Neoga 18, Catanari Beecher City 11 on 97.9 XFM.
Compass Advisory Group is here to guide you in the right direction for all of your investment and insurance needs. Contact Kurt Strohmeyer or Corey McDaniel at 217-347-9697.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Sarah Bush Lincoln is honored and committed to care for the medical needs of the community. Its orthopedic excellence is recognized by the Joint Commission Certificate of Distinction for Total Hip and Knee Replacement. See us at one of our locations.
Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Brickleman Avenue in Effingham or Facebook at Wet Pools and Spas.
Well, we had a water bottle handed to one of the officials, and it hit the deck, so we've got water. So they're trying to get it cleaned up. There is the do-it-all AD for Altamont, Katie Lurkin. She's out there working hard getting that place cleaned up. And so we're waiting to inbound here at midcourt. Meanwhile, Matt has the stats on that first quarter.
Both teams shot the ball 13 times. Neoga hit 5. The CHBC hit 4. Problem for CHBC is the fact they went 0 of 5 from long range, and Neoga went 4 of 8. Neoga was 4 of 4 at the free throw line as well to CHBC's 2 of 3. Neoga leads at 18-11 as we start the second quarter. Everything's dry now, by the way. Neoga drives it inside, shot in the lane for 2 off balance, no good. Put up by Richards. Rebound grabbed down by Callum for CHBC. He swings it into the middle. Radloff kind of hooks it up there. Shot no good.
And a rebound taken down by Richards for Neoga. Just the end of the second period. Again, the only game tonight. We're going to have 4 games for you tomorrow, both the Tuesday games, and they're moving up the Wednesday games to beat the snow. Neoga working it around the arc. Reynolds with it to Hennessy. Back out to Reynolds. And on the opposite wing to Will. They're just taking their time. Now they go down low, and they tried to go to the effort by Hennessy was to go to a teammate, but there was nothing but red, white, and blue there. First turnover on Neoga. The Bobcats got in front of the pass. Wojcik on the wing, and now he brings it out top.
Both teams are working a zone here at the beginning of this second quarter. Neoga's been in their zone all game.
Out top with a catch, and the shot off the elbow, good by Kenny Robbins. He hits the deuce, and that makes it a 5-point game, 18-13.
Hit that little jumper to close the quarter, and hit this little jumper to get him a little closer.
Give me the rock.
Yeah.
Neoga with it out top. Reynolds picks up the dribble. Now he's in trouble. Now what's he do? He hands it to Hennessy. He got out of the jam. Pass to the middle. Stolen. Good steal by Callum for CHBC. Goes on the side. Robbins for 2. It's short. Rebound taken down by Reynolds for Neoga. Had a good idea. Shot just came up empty. Reynolds across the half line to Hennessy.
Oh.
Middle knocked loose. Good defense by the Bobcats, forcing the turnover. A runner for 2 put up, no good. Little push shot, no good by Callum. Rebound, Bobcats put up and in by Radloff. So Radloff gets the bucket, and I think Lorton got the rebound.
Wojcik, I thought.
Okay, very good.
And then got the assist, too.
Yep, very good. So that makes it 18-15, and slowly the Bobcats have creeped back into this thing.
3 straight turnovers out of this zone. Neoga hasn't solved it yet.
Now it's a 3-point game, 18-15. Looking to get it inside is Neoga. Sheehan puts it up, got it. Little more patience that time, paid off with a bucket. Timeout, 5:23 to go in the second. We're at the NTC tournament. It's Neoga 20, CHBC 15, here on 97.9 XFM.
A tumble on the field, a slip on the...
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
Trusted, compassionate care.
All right, they're listening at the Reed Ranch, just over in Fayette County, just outside Beecher City. So hello, Reeds. We're going to be getting people all week long letting us know where they're listening and viewing, as the case might be. Remember, live video and audio streaming all week. Pass down court, tipped away by Neoga. Titus back in the game, and instantly he gets the steal. First turnover on the Bobcats. So they called timeout and turned it over.
Yeah, that's not good. Not a turnover right after a timeout.
Coaches are a little disappointed by that. They get it in the lane, Neoga does. Richards went up and got fouled. I think Radloff got him.
The officials talk, and they agree that Richards was going up for a shot. So the foul is whistled against Carter Bain just into the ball game, picks up his first.
Bain's a 5'10 senior. Meanwhile, back at the line, foul shot no good by Richards. Also, I think Bain might be Mark Bain's son, who's the girls' coach at CHBC, I think. Second foul shot put up. Good. So Richards, a miss and a make. He has 6. Back to a 6-point lead for Neoga. So it was 8, was down to 3. Now it's back to 6. Ooh, tough, close call there. But CHBC saved the possession. Corner 3 by Callum, no good. Neoga the rebound. They tried to beat the pressure and threw it out of bounds.
Well, Neoga had 4 turnovers in the first quarter. In the first 3 minutes and 20 seconds of this quarter, they've matched that total.
4:40 to go before halftime. Neoga 21, Cowden Beecher City 15. Again, 4 games tomorrow. The Tuesday games at 4 and 5:30. The Wednesday games at 7 and 8:30. Driving it down low, using a little forearm there. Callum out to Bain to Lorton. to Bain. They drive it inside, off Radloff's hands. He tries to save it, and Neoga gets the steal. Taken away by Trey Sheehan on the second Bobcat turnover. They get it down low. Will away to Reynolds, to Titus. When Neoga really concentrating on working it around the circle. Every now and then they're trying to drop somebody down low, and there's a reach-in foul as Reynolds was going to the hole.
Well, they're splitting the seams of the zone, and it seems like CHBC is getting a little farther and farther out, and that creates more space for the Indians to work. And that time, it was a good aggressive move by Brady Reynolds as he got bumped on the way to the basket by Caden Callum, his first, team 7th.
Brady Reynolds hit those early threes, so he was sitting on 6 points until he makes that foul shot.
Yeah, it was a 1-on-1 opportunity there with it being the 7th team foul, so he earns the next.
Reynolds is a 5'10 senior, hits them both. He has 8, and Neoga's leads back 8, 23-15. So the Bobcats made that run.
Mm-hmm.
The Indians have regrouped and recovered from it. Out top, Bain loads up for 3 for CHBC. It's no good. And another rebound for Richards for Neoga. He's doing his share. Gets it across the half line. On the side to Will. Now to Reynolds. He loads up for 3, and it's too strong. Rebound out of bounds. Wisely, Callum let it go. I've seen a lot of kids go grab for those and then lose them out of bounds, and then your team doesn't ever get possession.
Yeah, and it's a fine line sometimes. You need to get it if you can, but that one probably was a little too much.
To the middle. The catch by Wojcik. He drives down the lane, puts it up and in. Nice move by Clayton Wojcik. He has 5, and it's a 6-point game, 23-17.
They tell running back that there's 2 defenders, split them. Well, that's what he did right there, and it worked just as well.
What Singletary did yesterday on a run for New England. He didn't do it enough, though. Shot put up by Reynolds good, and all of a sudden Brady Reynolds has 10 points for Neoga. They're back up 8, 25-17. They trap Wojcik, but he got rid of it. To Callum, to Bain, to Wojcik. Over on the side, they step in for a 2, and the shot no good by Wojcik, and a rebound out of bounds. That's touched by the Bobcats. So Neoga could go up double digits this trip.
Certainly could. Looked like Lorton had some pretty good rebounding position, but Neoga hassled him just enough that he couldn't get control of it.
Reynolds is going to walk it across the half line. 2:40 to go before halftime here at Altamont. Just one game tonight. The winner of this plays Altamont tomorrow. Remember, it's at 4 o'clock now. Ball knocked away, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indians. Right on the baseline.
CHBC continuing to play this 1-2-2 defense, and they continue to really challenge out top. And if it works, that's great. But when it doesn't, the backside's kind of open.
Titus into Richards. He drove inside. The shot's knocked loose, and the rebound saved into Neoga's hands. They get it back to Richards, and he got fouled going to the hole. Somebody grabbed a piece of him.
Boy, he's a good athlete, and he works hard. And that's a good combination for a basketball player. And Richards will go to the line. It'll be a 1-on-1 opportunity. Lorton will have to head to the bench as he just got tagged with his 3rd foul.
And the Bobcats bring in another substitution. This is, I believe, August Kosort. Shot no good. Got a jump called. Alternate possession. We'll give it out of bounds to the Bobcats.
I believe it's Kenny Robbins, 11, that's returned.
So Robbins is back. Had a bad angle.
Yep.
CHBC with the basketball after Neoga missed a chance to extend the lead, and then they dribbled the ball off their foot. Wojcik was trying to get open, and he looked underneath and lost the dribble. 3rd turnover on the Bobcats. So Neoga has it back. 25-17 Indians. They've led the whole show. They get it inside. The Indians do a little lean, little shot, little strong. To put up back or by Sheehan, but Neoga does get the rebound. Titus out front. Shot put up no good by Richards. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Bobcats. It's still on Neoga's end of the floor.
Yeah, CHBC just can't secure the ball, and it gives Neoga a couple extra opportunities.
Minute 50 to go before halftime. Richards on the side out to Reynolds. Reynolds puts it on the floor, got it knocked away, but he got it nicely to Titus. Nice save. Titus to the free throw line, away to Richards, Shot for two, rims out, no good. And a rebound came down to Richards. He got it stripped going up for a shot. He'll be at the line to shoot a pair.
But again, he missed the shot, but he followed the shot. And you just don't see kids do that nearly as often as they should, but hardly at all. And this time he draws another foul against CHBC. This one's on Robbins. It's his second.
Richards is as big as they come for Neoga. 6'3" senior makes this foul shot. So Richards with 7. There's a 9-point lead now for Neoga, so that's the biggest the Indians have had. Bobcats have never led. They're getting ready to run Carson Underwood into the game, the Bobcats are. This foul shot good. So Richards with 8, and that gives Neoga a 10-point lead. So Underwood checks in, the 5'8" senior. Bain sits down for CHBC. They need some points. They scored just 6 in the quarter. We get it to Wojcik down on the side, and now back out to Wojcik. Slings it to the side. Underwood tries the 3. No good. Rebound Neoga again. Ripped out of there by Trey Sheehan, man. He was not to be denied.
He was in amongst several Bobcats and got out of there with the ball.
Over to Titus. Down in the corner. Richards thought about a 3. Drives the baseline. Gets it away back out front. Reynolds traveled. Tried to get feet set and didn't.
Yeah. Good ball movement, but again, that little extra half step, once Reynolds caught it, cost him a traveling violation. Team's 5th turnover of the quarter.
So here come the Bobcats. 27-17 Neoga. We're under a minute to go in the first half. Bobcats get it down low. Radloff, their big guy, knocked loose. It'll stay with the Bobcats. You know, you talk about big, Radloff 6'1". Sometimes that's as big as it gets.
Yep.
But he plays real strong.
He does. He absolutely does.
So they lob it out deep, knocked loose from Radloff, but it's off the hands of Caden Wilk or Neoga, so it'll stay with the Bobcats.
Boy, CHBC, you get the feeling they could really use a bucket here. Maybe get a little momentum, especially if they can get a stop on the other end before the half. Get it to single digits again at least.
The inbound out front to Callum. Let's see what the Bobcats do here. They've got it to Radloff, now over to Callum. Back to Radloff. Shot against 2, no good. He got fouled. And
before any sort of a shot.
Out of bounds, yeah.
Fouls on Caden Will. It's his second. Only 4 Neoga fouls, but 2 players have picked up 2 apiece now.
Up top to Wojcik. CHBC to Underwood. Now back on the side, way across court. They've got a corner 3, and they put it up, and it's too strong, and it's off the Bobcats out of bounds. The shot was put up over there by Callum. It was no good, and then everybody was after the rebound, and nobody could get it. So it's Neoga ball with 20 seconds left. Now, on the other hand, if they get a bucket to go up a dozen just before the buzzer, that gives them a real shot of adrenaline. So Reynolds across the half line. We're down to 10 seconds. Picks up the dribble, gets it away to Richards, lost it. And a reach-in foul on Richards trying to get it back. So, frankly, I can't tell you who's going to get the last shot.
Well, we've got 5.4 seconds left. Eventually, the clock's going to wind down, I guess.
So the Bobcats have 5.4 seconds to get it down court. Wojcik across the half line, drives inside, got his pocket pick.
Nobody got a shot.
Neoga, and they get a shot after the buzzer. Well, I guess I was assuming too much. At the half here at the NTC tournament, opening night. It's Neoga 27, Catenary Beecher City 17 on 97.9 XFM.
Since 1937, Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has been proud to support local and area teams, and that continues with this year's Christmas Classic. Good luck, area teams, from the family at Geckner Brothers.
Keep warm this winter with a Carrier furnace from Prupp's Refrigeration in downtown Effingham.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should be. Learn more at crossroadsbank.com. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wet Pools and Spas in Effingham has a large selection of in-stock spas and hot tubs that can be personalized to best fit your needs. Learn more at Wet Pools and Spas today.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family.
This is the Compass Advisory Group Halftime Show. For all of your insurance needs, contact Corey McDaniel at 347-9697.
Back at Altamont Community High School, it's the 87th Annual National Trail Conference Boys Basketball Tournament. At halftime, it's Neoga 27, Cowden Beecher City 17. Neoga hit some early threes, and that was the key to what got their motor running. And they were up 18-11 after the first quarter. Then, not so many threes for either team, and it ended up being a 9-6 second quarter. But it was Neoga with the 9, so they were able to extend the lead. And they're up 10 here at halftime, 27-17. As far as scoring here at halftime, Brady Reynolds for Neoga has 10. Trey Sheehan has 4. Quentin Richards has 8. Cade Will 2. Briar Hennessy hit a 3. Landon Titus has played but's yet to score. Neoga quarters of 18 and 9 for their 27 points. For Cowden Beecher City, Carter Bain has played but yet to score. Clayton Wojcik has 5. Caden Callum has no points yet. Gage Lorton a bucket. Kenny Robbins with 4, and A.J. Radloff with 6. Carson Underwood also played in that first half for the Bobcats, who had quarters of 11 and 6 for their 17 points. So at halftime here at Altamont, Neoga 27, CHBC 17. Matt will be back with stats on that first half, and we'll remind you again about the schedule for the rest of the week because of the impending snowy weather. That's all on the way in a minute here on 97.9 XFM.
At Niemerg's employee Christmas party this past week, we celebrated another successful year of serving Effingham County.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Is finding a home that fits your lifestyle a challenge? Does the thought of building your new home seem nerve-wracking and stressful? Dream, design, build, live. Experience the Fieldcrest Homes difference.
Sarah Bush Lincoln is honored and committed to care for the medical needs of the community. Its orthopedic excellence is recognized by the Joint Commission Certificate of Distinction for Total Hip and Knee Replacement. See us at one of our locations.
Keep warm.
Halftime, our only game of the night tonight. It's Neoga 27, CHBC 17. Matt has the numbers on that first half.
All righty, thank you, Greg. Well, both teams shooting not so great, to be real honest with you, as Neoga is 7 of 21 from the field at 33%. CHBC 7 of from the field at 30%. Where Neoga has got the advantage in this one, as both teams have made 7 field goals. Well, Neoga, 4 of their field goals that they've made have been from beyond the arc. CHBC is 0 for 9 compared to Neoga's 4 of 9. Neoga also gained 6 points at the free throw line, where they were 9 of 11 from the free throw line. Very good, 81%. compared to CHBC's very good 3 of 4 at 75% here at the half. Neoga has out-rebounded CHBC by a margin of 16-10. However, CHBC with 7 turnovers compared to Neoga's 10. So that's where the balance is kind of coming from. The extra possessions showing up for Neoga in particular at the free throw line. Individually, Brady Reynolds, the only player in double digits with 10. He's 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 2 at the free throw line, 2 rebounds as well. Quentin Richards, 1 of 7 from the field, but 5 of 7 at the free throw line. He has 8 points to go along with 6 rebounds here at the half. 4 points for Trey Sheehan as he's 1 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 at the free throw line with 3 rebounds. Also, Caden Wills 1 for 1 with 2 points and 2 rebounds, and Briar Hennessy is 1 for 1 with 3 points and a rebound. Landon Titus has grabbed a couple of boards in this one as well for the Neoga Indians here at the half. Individually for CHBC, 6 points for A.J. Radloff, 2 of 3 from the field, 2 of 3 at the free throw line. He has 4 rebounds to go with his 6 points. Clayton Wojcik is 5 points and a couple of boards, as Clayton is 2 for 6 from the field, 1 for 1 at the free throw line. Carter Bain tried a shot. It didn't go. Caden Callum tried 4 3-pointers. None of them have connected yet. Gates Lorton, 1 of 2 from the field, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Kenny Robbins is 2 for 6 from the field. He has 4 points and a couple of boards. And I mentioned A.J. Radloff. Carson Underwood tried a shot as well. It did not go in the first half for CHBC. They trail Neoga 27-17 at halftime of this 8-9 matchup. Winner moves on to tomorrow at 4 in the afternoon.
That's exactly the case. We're going to have 4 games tomorrow now. It'll be Altamont in the winner of this one at 4 o'clock. And then at 5:30, it'll be a battle between the Windsor's Two Straws Hatchets and the Dietrich Moving Brooms. That ought to be a great game. They played overtime down at Dietrich, and we did that game, and it was a classic. Then they're going to play the Wednesday games because snow's a-coming Wednesday morning. 7 o'clock tomorrow night, it'll be North Clay and South Central, the geographical game. And then at 8:30 tomorrow night, the Red Eye Special, it'll be St. Anthony and St. Elmo Brownstown. So a battle of the Saints to wrap up a busy day of basketball here tomorrow. The Weather Service, in a briefing today, said that the snow was expected. Well, there'll be rain, too, late on Tuesday night. But the snow's supposed to get here about midnight Wednesday. And they think the bulk of the snow will be out of here by about noon on Wednesday. Problem is, we're going to get a half an inch to an inch an hour when it snows. So while it's not going to be here for days, it's going to sure snow a whole bunch while it's around. And the Weather Service promised me 2 pictures and a new update early tomorrow morning. If things change, we'll let you know, of course. But, man, that is a whole lot of snow in a short amount of time.
Certainly can create a problem. And I think it's a good decision to get out in front of it. You know what? If we don't get the snow that we expected, yeah, unfortunately we had some games played a little earlier than you'd like to see for fans and family and that sort of stuff to be able to get to. But if we get what they're talking about, everybody's going to be thankful we got all those games in on Tuesday, because that way the tournament can continue on Thursday and Friday into Saturday as scheduled.
So 1 tonight, 4 tomorrow, none on Wednesday, 3 on Thursday, 2 on Friday, and 4 on Saturday. We'll have a quiz about that later. How's the video going? Good, says Caleb. All right. A reminder, we are video and audio streaming every game this week. Go to the front page of the website. There'll be a place there that'll give you the information about what you need to do to find it. And once you find it, watch it.
Jerry Vale is doing just that, watching from Chicago. Not that Jerry Vale. This says Jerry Vale.
Jerry Vale, what a great singer. Probably not that Jerry Vale. I think we might have lost that Jerry Vale. I'm glad we found this one. He's watching from Chicago. So Chicago and the Reed Ranch. We know they're watching there. All right. Neoga gets the ball to start the second half. Glad to have you with us. Neoga in front of CHBC 27-17. And Titus is trapped and he tried to get rid of it, and it's stolen by Lorton for the Bobcats. Down court, they throw it out top and down on the wing, and then bring it out top is Wojcik. He gives it away, gets it back, and he says, wait a minute, I'm way too far out to shoot. So he says, I'll give it to this guy. And this guy just happens to be Caden Callum. Now on the side, Robbins with the basketball. He's got a couple of buckets. Back on the side, wide open for three. Caden Callum, and he drains it. So that's a good start for the Bobcats, and they're back within 7.
And a good start for Callum. He's too good a shooter to continue to struggle like he had in the first half.
So Neoga gets it up court. They get it on the side. Reynolds drives into the baseline. Now gives it up out to Will. Now to Richards. He drives down the lane. Off-balance shot. A lot of contact. No good. He got the putback, and as he was trying to put it back, he got whacked. This time he is going to the line.
Well, he has just grabbed, according to my stats, which are a pretty good idea, his 7th rebound. And I bet at least, I know 3 of them for sure offensive rebounds. Could be 4, as that foul is whistled against CHBC's A.J. Radloff. He has his first foul.
Quentin Richards with 9 points as he makes the first one. Neoga back up by 8, 28-20. Each of these teams sitting on 6 wins so far this season, so this will be a good one for either of them. Second one good. Richards in double figures with 10, so he and Reynolds with 10 apiece for Neoga. Other 29, and they're back up 9. Radloff in the middle for CHBC, down low to Wojcik, and we've got a collision, and Titus is sliding out of bounds, and it ends up being a foul on Neoga.
Neoga foul on Titus. He has his 3rd, team's first.
He says, great, I'm sliding out of bounds, and I got the foul to boot. Bobcats get it inbound. They sling it out top. Here's a 3 by Callum. This one's no good. Tough rebound by Robbins for the Bobcats. Puts it up short. This one, Radloff, his shot's knocked loose. Titus gets the rebound for Neoga. So the Bobcats got 3 bites at the apple, couldn't get it to fall. They get it inside, Neoga does now to the baseline. Titus shot up good, and he drew the foul. Nice work by the little sophomore. So while he has time, he's figuring with these 3 fouls, I better make hay. Get his first bucket, and he's got an and 1 coming.
Yeah, and Robbins is going to have to check out because he's the one guilty of that foul. Kenny just got tagged with his 3rd, and it's the team's 2nd already.
Trevor Teese checks in for CHBC. He's a 5'11 senior. Titus's foul shot, no good. Rebound, Bobcats. And an emphatic rebound by Wojcik. Yep. And he gets it away safely to Callum. Back to Wojcik, and here come the Bobcats. They're down 11 now. That's their biggest deficit of the night. They get it inside, though, and look at Mr. Instant Offense, Trevor Teese, just in the game, and they got it inside to him, and he lays it up and in.
He positioned himself well, and his teammates found him.
Richards thought about a 3 for Neoga and set out top to Reynolds. Surprisingly, not. CHBC paying a lot more attention to Richards and Reynolds as we start this second half. Titus got a little high on the dribble, got it knocked loose, gets it back. His pass is knocked loose. Good defense by the Bobcats. I think it was Callum that got a hand on that. And here comes CHBC. Callum, corner, try for 3, short by Wojcik. Rebound taken down by Titus for Neoga. So 31-22 Neoga. 5.5 to go in the 3rd. Down in the corner, the catch by Reynolds. Back out to Richards. Got it knocked loose. Gets it back. Nice double team. Got his pocket picked. Wojcik to the hole, puts it up and in. Wow, he got the steal and the basket. And it's a 7-point game, and Neoga won Cat. 5:12 to go, 3rd quarter at the NTC tournament. It's Neoga 31, Calvin Beecher City 24. You're on 97.9 XFM.
The attorneys and staff of Taylor Law Offices welcome the teams and players to the National Trail Conference Boys Basketball Tournament. Taylor Law Offices hopes that everyone enjoys the competition.
It's NTC Tourney Week, and Tingley Insurance in downtown Effingham wishes players fast breaks, jump shots, and lots of rebounds. Tingley Insurance, a proud supporter of high school basketball.
806 North Keller for all your banking needs. Enjoy the game. Member FDIC.
The other tournament that's underway is the Little Illini Conference Boys Tournament. They started on Saturday, actually, but they're playing tonight. Robinson leads Marshall 42-24 at halftime in that one. So The Maroons off to a big early lead in that contest. Here, Neoga has a 7-point lead. It was 11, though. They get it inbounded after the timeout. Shot for Richards for 3 is no good, and here come the Bobcats again. They get it across the half line in the person of Caden Callum. Away to Wojcik. Back to Callum. They are not big, but they're a scrappy bunch. Wojcik, Callum, they swing at the other side. Here's a try for 3, a little strong, put up over there on the side by A.J. Radloff. Or excuse me, not by Radloff, by Teese, and it's out of bounds.
Yeah, Wojcik came from the weak side, tried to get there, but good positioning by Neoga forced Wojcik just to knock it out of bounds.
So it's a 7-point lead for Neoga. They have the ball to go baseline. Richards couldn't shoot. He got it to Reynolds, and now foul. Somebody's grabbing hold of Caden Will as they threw it into him.
Gage Lorton just can't keep his hand out of the cookie jar as he reached in trying to knock that ball loose, and he got called for his 4th foul. So he'll head back to the CHBC bench. Kyle Lamb checks in for the first time tonight for the Bobcats. He's a 6'1" sophomore, and Matt mentioned Lorton picks up his 4th foul. 7-point Neoga lead. They've led the whole show. They have 4:27 to go in the third. Titus looking to get it inbound and did in the corner to Reynolds. He still hasn't dribbled. Now he puts it on the floor. Gets it out to Richards. Richards down the lane, lobs it down low. Tough catch, and the shot by the Neoga squad, Sheehan, is no good. And the Bobcats come down with it. They get it in to the lane, now back out top. A try for 3, good by Caden Callum. So he has 6, and all of a sudden, friends, it's a 4-point game. Yeah, the HBC shooting a little better and taking advantage of turnovers and limiting Neoga's second chances.
They're really getting after it defensively. Tough shot put up, no good by Richards, but he did draw the foul, so he's going to the line here for the Indians. And Neoga, everybody's just chatting.
Lamb picks up his first foul, team's 4th, but this has been the saving grace for Neoga. They've been able to get to the free throw line, and in particular, Richards a bunch.
Foul shot, good. Quentin Richards has 11 now, and now a timeout. 3:49 to go, third quarter for the NTC tournament. It's Neoga 32, CHBC 27. Back in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car while we do the shopping. Call ahead at 217-813-6054. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
After the timeout, 3:49 to go, third quarter. Richards made the first foul shot, then the timeout. Now he's going to shoot that second one. So he must have ice water in his veins. Takes his time, puts it up. Good. He says, no big thing. You call that timeout, Coach. Richards with a dozen. Leads back to 6 for Neoga, 33-27. 4 games here tomorrow night. We start at 4 o'clock. Holy cow, the sun's even going to be out when we start tomorrow, even in the wintertime. Bobcats drove it down low, but a little too low. Teese brought the ball down, got his pocket pick, tied up in a jump, and a foul. Actually, not a jump, a foul.
Now, that's the first turnover for CHBC. It's the first foul for Trevor Teese, but already 5 on the team, and we haven't even played 5 minutes this half.
Getting it across the half line's Brady Reynolds for Neoga. They have shut him down. He looked to shoot, didn't. Over to Richards. He goes baseline, drives it in, puts it up too strong. But he got his own rebound, puts it up and off. No good. This rebound, Bobcats. Ripped out of there finally by Clayton Wojcik. Boy, 2 good looks. Neither would drop. So, at the Bobcats with a chance to get within 4 or 3 here.
Both teams playing man-to-man now.
Callum away to Teese, out to Radloff for 2, and he got it. So A.J. Radloff with 8, and all of a sudden it's a 4-point game. It's been fits and starts. Neoga's led the whole game, but boy, CHBC keeps looking for opportunities to sneak right back in this thing. On the side, Titus with the ball for Neoga. Picks up his dribble. Got it away safely to Will. Cade looking, and he goes down low. Catch made, and the shot put up no good by Sheehan. Rebound grabbed by Reynolds, who almost lost his glasses on the foul.
Yeah, he did a good job of getting in there and getting that board after the missed shot from Sheehan. And Trevor Teese picks up his second foul, team 6. So the next foul will send Neoga to the line unless it's offensive against CHBC.
Wow, nice inbound play. Reynolds into Sheehan. He was right by the bucket. He had to power up, got the shot to drop, and got fouled, and he's got the and one coming. So good work by Trey Sheehan for Neoga.
Foul on 2-4. A.J. Radloff is who they whistled for that foul, but they are correcting it. It should have been Lamb, and it is Lamb.
So 2-5 instead of 2-4.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, back at the foul line, Sheehan's got the and one here. Puts it up. Got it. So Sheehan was 7 now as he finishes the three-point play. And all of a sudden, Neoga back up by 7. 36-29. Every time the Bobcats make a run, Neoga seems to regroup. And there's a reach-in foul. I think Will got a hold of Radloff.
Yeah, Caden Will is going to pick up his third foul. It's only the team's second here this half. Neoga's done a much better job of staying out of foul trouble, but a couple of guys have picked up 3.
Off the inbound, a try for 3. Shot by Callum, no good for the Bobcats. And a rebound grabbed by Richards. Man, he gets a ton of boards for Neoga. Drives it down into the lane, lost his balance, but it's grabbed by Titus, and he got it out of trouble. Out front to Reynolds. Back to Titus, going baseline, gets it away. Will got hit at least once going up for a shot. He'll be at the line for a pair here.
Trio of Bobcats to choose from. We'll just have to see who they go with. I believe it's going to be Teese.
Sorry, Sheehan got fouled going up for the shot.
So Teese picked up his third, and a couple of free throws on the way.
Sheehan made the first one. Trey Sheehan with 8. Neoga's back up 8, 37-29. Bobcats had it down to 4. Now the Indians have moved back up by 8. Here's Sheehan's second foul shot. Good. For Sheehan with 9, and it's 38-29.
Neoga 7 of 8 from the free throw line this quarter. That's how they're maintaining the lead, is getting to the line and converting.
They keep pounding it inside and getting fouled a whole bunch. Minute 40 to go in the third quarter. Bobcats get it away. They try a nice no-look pass. Radloff hooks it up. No good. Boy, look at Richards get up for another rebound for Neoga. He's double-teamed, and finally somebody got him by the wrist or arm or both.
And we walk to the other end of the court for a one-on-one opportunity. And that one's Radloff, his second, team's 9th. So this is a one-on-one. After this, the rest of the game, Neoga gets fouled, they're shooting a couple.
Not what CHBC wants, because Neoga doesn't seem to miss much from the line. Foul shot good by Richards. He has 13 points now. And Neoga's back up 10.
He has 13 points, and he's made 1 shot from the field.
Holy cow.
The very first shot he took was a 3.
Here's his second foul shot this trip. And, of course, we talked about it too much, and so he missed it. But it's off the Bobcats, out of bounds. Neoga gets to keep the basketball. It'll be Reynolds the inbound. Minute 28 to go in a really long third quarter. Reynolds lobs it into Richards, and he walks. No, he walked, but he got help.
This one's going on Wojcik as they both went up to try to catch the ball. Wojcik got there a little late and knocked Richards off balance, so he's there for a couple now.
Richards, who is eventually going to have to pay rent, I would think, at the foul line. He's there a lot. Foul shot, good. Richards was 14, and there's the 11-point lead, Matt. That match is the biggest lead Neoga's had.
And you have to start wondering about some sort of free throw record here at the NTC tournament.
He's going to be here all week, looks like. Second one up and short. But the rebound, Neoga, and a lot of collision. And they're going to say that Sheehan got the rebound because he was over the back. Kind of pushed into the player in front of him, and that cleared the space. His first, team's third. Can't help a guy get a first down in basketball.
No, yeah.
Can't shove. Bobcats get it. Nice pass inside to Radloff. Hooks it up and in. Give Wojcik the assist. Radloff in double figures with 10, and it's 40-31. So Bobcats need a stop real bad. Just outside a minute to go in the third quarter. They're back within 9. Neoga says, no way, man. Titus down in the corner of the pass to Will. Back out to Titus.
Back to the zone for the Bobcats. They went man a time or two.
Baseline catch. Now to Reynolds. Tries a three, and he got it. He hadn't shot for a long time, hadn't he?
Not since the first half.
And that's his first point since the first half. 13 for Reynolds, and all of a sudden, man, it's a 12-point lead for Neoga, and that's their biggest of the game. Out top, Peace with the basketball for CHBC. Now they get it on the side, driving to the baseline. Shot put up for 2 by Callum, no good. And guess what? Quentin Richards got a rebound for Neoga. Goodness sakes, that's 11. 43-31 Indians. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Titus loads it up for 3, and he got it. He was so open, there was no way he couldn't shoot. He has 5. 15-point lead for Neoga. Bobcats need to get a shot away. They finally do. Off-balance shot by Callum, no good at the buzzer. And Neoga fans are excited. Their team's up 15 going to the fourth quarter. Monday night at the NTC. After 3 quarters, Neoga 46. Out in Eric Beecher City 31. 97.9 XFM.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should be. Learn more at crossroadsbank.com. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Is finding a home that fits your lifestyle a challenge? Does the thought of building your new home seem nerve-wracking and stressful? Dream, design, build, live. Experience the Fieldcrest Homes difference.
Wet Pools and Spas in Effingham has a large selection of in-stock spas and hot tubs that can be personalized to best fit your needs. Learn more at Wet Pools and Spas today.
Compass Advisory Group is here to guide you in the right direction for all of your investment and insurance needs. Contact Kurt Strohmeyer or Corey McDaniel at 217-347-9697.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Third quarter, Matt.
Neoga 4 of 10 from the field. CHBC 6 of 13. Neoga gained ground because they were 9 of 12 at the free throw line, and CHBC didn't shoot a free throw. Both teams hit 2 3-pointers. Neoga 2 of 3, CHBC 2 of 6. Neoga out-rebounded CHBC 8 to 6. Turnovers, Neoga 3, CHBC 1.
Wow. 9-0 at the line for Neoga. And they're back, well, after their biggest lead of the night by 15. Shot put up by Callum, no good for the Bobcats to start the quarter. Titus, the rebound for Neoga. The Reynolds, baseline, shot put up by Will, no good. Rebound grabbed by the Bobcats. And a big collision. Peace was trying to clear out a blocking foul on Neoga.
Quentin Richards is the one who hit the deck and was called for the foul. It'll be his second and Neoga's fourth.
4 games for you tomorrow. You start at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Altamont, the winner of this one. And then it'll be a battle between Windsor's 2 Straws and Dietrich, then North Clay and South Central, and then St. Anthony and St. Elmo Brownstown. No basketball Wednesday because of the snowstorm on the way. We're going to play 4 tomorrow. Driving it into the lane, Bobcats. Nice shot by Wojcik. He got bumped, managed to not walk, and got the shot off and in.
I think we need to see more of that from CHBC if they want to crawl back into the game.
13-point game. Titus, corner 3, good. Wow.
But if Neoga's going to keep shooting threes like this,
then 2 points isn't going to catch you if you're scoring 3.
Another attack, though, there by Wojcik, forced a foul against Neoga. Sheehan picks up that one, his second.
Titus has 8 on that, made 3. So it's 49-33. There's a 16-point lead, new biggest of the night. Shot put up out front by Callum for CHBC, no good. Titus another rebound for Neoga. And he clears it to Richards, and Richards crossed the half line to Reynolds, who shoots for 3 more, and he hits. My goodness. Grady Reynolds was 16, and it's 52-33, a 19-point game. They tried to get it inside. Wojcik had it, tried to get it to a teammate. It got knocked loose, and Neoga comes away with it. First turnover on the Bobcats. They could go up by a 20 or more this trip. Shot put up no good by Sheehan. Rebound taken out by the Bobcats. Cleared out of there finally by Lamb. Down court, here come the Bobcats. Got knocked away from Callum. He gets it back, and there's a hold on Neoga.
Yeah, it's just going to be the 16th foul, so it'll be out of bounds to CHBC. That's the first on Brady Reynolds.
Gage Lorton checks back in for the Bobcats. They sit down Trevor Teese. 6:02 to go. Neoga's up by 19, 52-33. So it could be Battle of the Indians to start things tomorrow, the way this one's working. And a little reach-in foul by Teese. He reached over as Bobcats were trying to get the ball a little closer.
So Brady Reynolds faces up his second, team 7th. So we do have free throws for the first time in the second half for CHBC. 5:52 to play in this one. We'll talk with the coaches on the post-game show, so we invite you to stick around for that. Lorton's foul shot, good. Gage Lorton makes it 52-34. Again, that was a 19-point lead for Neoga there before that foul shot went in. Lorton with 3 points. Puts the second one up and off. And a rebound, and never hit anything, so it's out of bounds to Neoga. Just might have hit the net. No rim, so out of bounds to Neoga. 5:52 left. Neoga with the ball and an 18-point lead. Richards in backcourt, got it knocked loose, gets it back, dribbles through the double team, gets it across the half court, goes to the top of the key, and a reach-in foul on the Bobcats. I think Wojcik got him. Well, they're in a tough spot. You got to gamble down like this. You got to try to get the ball, but if you commit a foul, you're sending them to the line for 2, and now Wojcik called for his 4.
Back of the line, you know who, Quentin Richards, has 14 points tonight, puts it up and got it. So 15 for Richards, 19-point lead for Neoga. They've led the whole game. Many is 19 right now. It was down to 4 once upon a time, but boy, the Indians came surging back. Second one up and no good. Rebound grabbed by Lorton for the Bobcats. He clears it to Wojcik, who's down court, into the lane, got it caught on his hip. Got it away, though, and Callum shoots for 3. No good. Look at Lorton go up for the rebound. Now it's knocked loose. Good scrapping by Caden Will for Neoga. He gets it out of trouble. Over to Reynolds across the half line. Reynolds picks up the dribble, gets it away safely to Sheehan. Sheehan on the floor, drives into the lane, shot up, got it to go and drew the foul. Nice strong move by Trey Sheehan for Neoga.
Seems like any time that they do make a 2-point shot, they get fouled on it and head to the line as well. That foul on Lamb, his 3rd. He'll check out now for CHBC.
And they run Kenny Robbins back in. 55-34. Neoga's up by 21 now. Down to 5:14 to play. Sheehan's and 1, no good. Lorton a rebound for the Bobcats. He clears it, of course, to Wojcik, who's across the half line and threw a missile to Lorton, but ended up in a teammate's hands. Back to Wojcik. Showed 3, gets it out top to Callum instead. His head of the key. 3 good. So Caden Callum with 9, and it's 55-37. You got to start somewhere. So it's an 18-point game. Reynolds down to Will. Out top to Richards for Neoga. On the side, Titus for 3 more. This one's no good. Lorton and Sheehan were both grabbing for it. It's out of bounds off Neoga.
Boy, it's almost, you get to thinking as soon as you see a 3 go up, it's going to go in for Neoga as hot as they've been. But that one off the mark just a bit.
Timeout on the floor. 4:40 to go on this one. It's Neoga 55, CHBC 37 at the NTC tournament. 97.9 XFM.
Sarah Bush Lincoln is honored and committed to care for the medical needs of the community. Its orthopedic excellence is recognized by the Joint Commission Certificate of Distinction for Total Hip and Knee Replacement. See us at one of our locations.
Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
You've been listening all night. You probably think I'm wearing you out talking about the fact we have 4 games tomorrow, but we do, and we weren't supposed to. So we're starting at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Winner of this one in Altamont. Then it's Windsor's 2 Straws, North Clay and South Central. Then it's St. Anthony and St. Elmo Brownstown. So 4 for you. No basketball Wednesday because the snowstorm's on the way, gang. They'll start right after midnight on Wednesday, and snow till noon. They're saying a half an inch to an inch an hour. It's going to be something. Shot put up by Wojcik. He drove inside, no good. Lorton's putback's no good. This one's grabbed by Wojcik, and he puts it up and in. So the Bobcats got 3 bites at the apple, and they score. Now it's a 16-point game. So it was 21. Richards with the ball for Neoga. They get it on the side now to Titus. He gets it out of trouble. Richards, Titus, working the left side of the floor. Back out top now, Titus. Away to Reynolds. And Neoga's decided, it might not be a bad idea to make 2 or 3 passes here until they throw it in the middle, and it's stolen. Robbins with the steal. Neoga's first turnover there on the quarter. Here's a shot for 3, no good by Callum. Putback is good. And it was Wojcik. Did he get the bucket? Yep. 13 for him. And travel the call on Neoga. So now it's a 14-point game after that basket and a turnover on the end. And Andrew Snow says,
the attorneys and staff of Taylor Law Offices welcome the teams and players to the National Trail Conference Boys Basketball Tournament. Taylor Law Offices hopes that everyone enjoys the competition.
It's NTC Tourney Week, and Tingley Insurance in downtown Effingham wishes players fast breaks, jump shots, and lots of rebounds. Tingley Insurance, a proud supporter of high school basketball.
Dietrich Bank is proud to be a sponsor of the NTC tournament. Good luck to all of our...
.327 left. It was a 21-point game. Now it's a 14-point game, 55-41. So the Bobcats have shaved 7 points off the deficit. They have the ball. They go to the corner. Radloff tries a 3. No good. Rebound. Wojcik, though, goes up. Got a shot blocked by Richards, but it comes out front. It's corralled by Callum. Down to Radloff, out to Callum. Callum looking for an opening. Can't find one, but Wojcik comes out to help. He thought about launching from out there, way out there, but he didn't. Drives it inside, got it stripped, and he got fouled. So now CHBC with a chance to cut the deficit down at the line with clock stop.
Yeah, that's the best that they can hope for is that clock to stop and connect on some free throws. Fouls whistled against Richards. That'll be Quentin's 3rd in the ball game.
Wojcik has 13 points. Foul shot, good. So now it's a 13-point game. 14 for Wojcik.
And he's also done a good job of distributing the ball as well.
And he's 6'2", so if he could beef up a little, he could be a force inside. That foul shot's no good. And guess what? Richards got a rebound for Neoga. That's 400 rebounds for maybe not. Reynolds, baseline, Sheehan with the catch.
A baker's dozen.
That's pretty good. Yeah, they'll let you play if you can do that. There's a cut by Richards. It's knocked loose, stolen by Radloff for CHBC. Wojcik put it up, no good, but he's going to line to shoot foul shots.
Brady Reynolds got back to prevent the easy layup, but it does force Wojcik back to the free throw line, as that's the 9th team foul, and it's Brady Reynolds' 3rd.
So the lead was 21, and now 13, and now it could be 12 or 11 as Wojcik to the line.
Block is probably the biggest enemy at this point for CHBC.
Wojcik makes the first one. He has 15. Now it's a 12-point lead, but down to 2:31 left.
15, 7 rebounds, and at least 5 or 6 assists.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Wojcik's second one, back of the rim, no good. Sheehan the rebound for Neoga. Boy, there aren't too many other than one and done for the Bobcats tonight. Neoga's done a real good job on the boards. Titus has it, and he says, I could stay out here for a minute, and we could kill some clock. He gets it away to Reynolds, and he got fouled with 2:12 to go.
Looks like it's going to be Callum picking up the foul. Caden will have his second, and Reynolds will head to the free throw line.
The other score we had was from the Little Illini Conference Tournament. Robinson was leading Marshall 42-24. A lot of girls' games around the area tonight. We'll keep you up to date on that, either tonight or in the morning on the sports show. Reynolds missed the first foul shot. Brady Reynolds sitting on 16 points tonight for Neoga. He got those early threes that got him started. Missed both foul shots, though, but the putback, no good by Will, so they had 2 foul shots and a shot, and nothing would drop. And the Bobcats the rebound. They get it down court. The catch by Callum. Wait cross court, Radloff driving into the lane, all kinds of contact, and wow, Radloff gets called for the charge.
He lowered the shoulder, in the opinion of the official, a little too much. And so that offensive foul turns into CHBC's 3rd turnover on Radloff's 3rd foul.
Now we're under 2 minutes to go. Neoga with a 12-point lead, 55-43. But it was 21, so the Bobcats have certainly done a lot to chip into the deficit. Titus down court, Richards driving it inside. Good pass, but the layup short by Will. He got the rebound, and he got fouled.
Yeah, and that foul is going to be on Wojcik. And that is his 5th foul.
He knows it. He's headed out. Checks out, has a seat on the bench. Carter Bain back in for the Bobcats. Wojcik had a heck of a game. Fouls out with 1:45 left. Foul shot put up good by Caden Will. Caden Will with 3, and it's 56-43. Will ready with his second one. He's a senior for this Neoga squad. Foul shot came out, no good. Rebound Lorton for the Bobcats. So they're down 13 with 1:40 to go. Bain from the corner for 3, no good. Radloff, the putback is blocked by Reynolds, I think. He's kind of grinning.
I think it was Richards that came over and swatted that one out of there.
All right, but I'm confident it was Reynolds that was grinning.
Oh, well, that could be true.
Ball knocked loose, and Neoga gets the steal. That's 4 turnovers on the Bobcats. Richards quadruple teamed. Ball got knocked loose. Reynolds gets it back. He's fouled at midcourt. As an enthusiastic bunch of Bobcats right there at center court.
Well, you know what? They're down in this situation 13. It looks pretty bleak, but you got to like the fact that they are still getting after it.
Still scrapping. So Reynolds to the line for Neoga, and he makes the first one.
You know, Neoga had done such a good job at the charity stripe throughout the game, but the fourth quarter had kind of been unkind to them from the line, but until Reynolds got that one down.
And he makes them both. Brady Reynolds has 18 tonight for Neoga, and the Indians are back up 15. Driving it inside, Callum shot knocked loose, so a block for Neoga, but out of bounds, so it'll be back to the Bobcats, the inbound on the baseline. Callum looking to get it in, and he does in the corner to Radloff, out top to Lorton. Lorton on the dribble, drives down the lane, shot over 2, short, gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good, but he got fouled on this one. So Lorton to the line with 1:04 to go.
Lorton was hampered with foul troubles pretty much throughout this ball game. That's his 8th rebound in very limited minutes.
So Gage Lorton, 3 points and the 8 boards that Matt mentioned. Lorton at the line, foul shot, no good.
Foul was on Sheehan. At least that's what they have on the board. He has 2.
58-43 Neoga. Lorton, second foul shot, rims out, no good. And the rebound tapped over in the corner, saved by Robbins, but he saved it in the Neoga. He didn't have much choice.
No.
Was ending up in the black chair seats. Richards stepped around the defender and got the layup. So Richards was 17, Reynolds with 18. They've been a 1-2 combo here for Neoga. And out of bounds, CHBC was bringing it down the floor, and Callum stepped out of bounds. So it'll be back to Neoga with 43 seconds left. So now we're just deciding the final score. Titus will inbound for Neoga. Somebody in the black chair seats helping officiate. Getting it up court, Reynolds, and he got fouled by the Bobcats with 38 seconds left.
So Callum has his 3rd and been in double bonus for quite a while.
4 games tomorrow, starting at 4 o'clock. We're playing the Tuesday and Wednesday night games. The 2 Tuesday games and the 2 Wednesday games because of the snow in the forecast for Wednesday morning. Foul shot put up, good. So a miss and a make. Reynolds with 19, and it's 61-43 back up to an 18-point lead for the Indians. Just a half a minute to go in this one. Callum to Bain to Callum. Loads it up for 3, too strong. Radloff the rebound. Posts up, hooks it up. Short. Rebound. Radloff again. This shot no good. Now we got a jump. It'll be Callum for CHBC and Reynolds for Neoga. The held ball gives it out of bounds to Neoga. Now we're down to 19 seconds left. Again, we're going to talk to both coaches on the post-game show, so we invite you to stay tuned. Matt will have all the numbers on this one. We'll check with Gail about any other scores, although we got this way early start, so not going to be too many. Richards gets it out of trouble. Drove toward the free throw line, but decided he didn't need to shoot anymore because Neoga comes home a winner. Final score tonight, Neoga 61, Count Eric Beecher City 43. So it'll be the Indians and the Indians at 4 o'clock tomorrow in our first of 4 at the National Trail Conference Tournament. 61-43, Neoga wins over CHBC. Post-game show on the way in about 90 seconds, Gail, on 97.9 XFM.
Life is full of changes and challenges.
Since 1937, Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has been proud to support local and area teams, and that continues with this year's Christmas Classic. Good luck, area teams, from the family at Geckner Brothers.
Keep warm this winter with a Carrier furnace from Prupp's Refrigeration in downtown Effingham.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should be. Learn more at crossroadsbank.com. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wet Pools and Spas in Effingham has a large selection of in-stock spas and hot tubs that can be personalized to best fit your needs. Learn more at Wet Pools and Spas today.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Color Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Post-game show. Farm Credit Illinois, assisting farmers for over 100 years.
We're back at Altamont Community High School. Final score in our one broadcast for tonight. Neoga 61, Cowden-Herrick Beecher City 43. Neoga improves to 7-13 with a victory. CHBC now 6-15. We're going to talk with both coaches on the post-game show, so stick around for that, as well as all the stats on this one. We'll check with Gail about any scores, and we'll remind you about the quadruple header tomorrow. As far as how this game unfolded, Neoga hit some early threes, and that really set the stage for the rest of the game. Neoga led start to finish. They got way ahead. Lead got down to 4. They got back up by 21, and they win it by 18, 61-43. For Neoga, Brady Reynolds led the way with 19 points. Trey Sheehan had 11. Quentin Richards was 17. You know Greg, he likes to get that several people in double figures. Caden Will with 3. Briar Hennessy had a 3 way back at the start of the game. And Landon Titus had 8. 18, 9, 19, and 15 for Neoga's 61 points. Again, they improved to 7-13. Cowden-Herrick Beecher City, Carter Bain played, didn't score. Clayton Wojcik finally fouled out, but in the meantime, he had quite a night as he finished with 15 points, and that isn't the whole story, and Matt's going to share more about that. Caden Callum had 9, Trevor Teese 2, Gage Lorton 3, Kenny Robbins 4. A.J. Radloff was in double figures with 10. Man, he was under duress tonight for the Bobcats. And Carson Underwood got to play 11, 6, 14, and 12 for CHBC's 43 points. Neoga winner, 61-43. That's working on the numbers on this one. We'll check on those and the scores and more when we're back in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Color Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Is finding a home that fits your lifestyle a challenge? Does the thought of building your new home seem nerve-wracking and stressful? Dream, design, build, live. Experience the Fieldcrest Homes difference.
Sarah Bush Lincoln is honored and committed to care for the medical needs of the community. Its orthopedic excellence is recognized by the Joint Commission Certificate of Distinction for Total Hip and Knee Replacement. See us at one of our locations.
Keep warm this winter with a Carrier furnace from Prupp's Refrigeration in downtown Effingham.
The attorneys and staff of Taylor Law Offices welcome the teams and players to the National Trail Conference Boys Basketball Tournament. Taylor Law Offices hopes that everyone enjoys the competition.
No basketball Wednesday with a snowstorm coming. So we're going to play 4 tomorrow, the 2 Tuesday games and then the 2 Wednesday games. So Altamont Neoga at 4 tomorrow. Then it'll be Windsor, Stu Straws, and Dietrich. They played an overtime game at Dietrich that we did, and it was just a honey of a ball game. After that, they'll play the 2 Wednesday games, North Clay and South Central at 7, and then at 8:30 in the Red Eye Special, it'll be St. Anthony and St. Elmo Brownstown. So that's the schedule for the 4 games we're going to have for you tomorrow. Remember, live audio and video streaming of every game this week. And Matt and I'm sure, have added to the luster with that video streaming.
I can't say that I've done much with that.
We've added to the luster, though. And that's my head. Sorry about that. But I see Andrew Snow in the house, so he'll be up in a minute. In the meantime, you want to check those team numbers?
Sure can. Neoga finished 15 of 40 from the field at 37.5%, but they were 23 of 34 at the free throw line at 68%, and they were 8 of 15 from three-point range at 53%. So they made 8 3-pointers and 7 2-pointers in this ball game, by the way. And they were 7 of 25 from 2-point range and 8 of 15 from 3-point range. The rebound total, I actually have CHBC out-rebounding them 32-31, so obviously close. Maybe could have gone either way there. And turnovers were pretty close. Neoga with 16 and CHBC with 13. Issue for CHBC, shooting. 17 of 54 from the field at 31%. They only got to the line 12 times compared to Neoga's 34 times, and they were 6 of 12 for 50% there. And they were 3 of 21 from beyond the arc at 14%. Individually for Neoga, Brady Reynolds, 5 of 9 from the field, 5 of 8 at the line, 3 rebounds, 19 points. For Quentin Richards, 2 for 12 from the field, but 12 of 17 at the free throw line, 13 rebounds, 17 points. Trey Sheehan, 3 of 10 from the field, 5 of 6 at the line, 4 rebounds, 11 points. Landon Titus, all of his stats in the second half, essentially. 3 of 4 from the field, 0 for 1 at the line, 5 rebounds, 8 points. Briar Hennessy, 1 of 1 from the field, a rebound and 3 points. Caden Will, 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line, 5 rebounds and 3 points. For CHBC, Clayton Wojcik, 6 of 13 from the field, 3 of 5 at the line, 7 rebounds and 15 points. A.J. Radloff, 4 of 10 from the field, 2 of 3 at the line, 9 rebounds and 10 points. Caden Callum, 3 of 15 from the field, a couple of rebounds and 9 points. Trevor Teese, 1 of 2 from the field, a rebound and 2 points. Gage Lorton, 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 4 at the line, but 8 rebounds for Gage with 3 points. Kenny Robbins, 2 of 7 from the field, 3 rebounds, 4 points. Carson Underwood, 0 for 1 from the field, and a couple of rebounds for Kyle Lamb. And looks like Coach has made his way to the booth, so I'll let Greg talk to Coach Snow.
That's Andrew Snow joining us on the post-game show, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you, Greg.
Got some threes down early and then kind of controlled it from there.
Yeah, that was nice to see, getting Reynolds and Richards to get the ball. To go in from the perimeter early is key for us. Brady's struggled to shoot the three a little bit for us the past few games, so we've been preaching to him, shoot it with confidence, and sometimes when you tell a good shooter to shoot it with confidence, he's going to shoot them, and they went in, and you could tell it was a big relief, and that really set the tone for us early.
There were times when the Bobcats made runs at you. Guys, you got down to 4 one time, and then I looked up next time, and you're up 9, and you eventually got it up by as many as 21 points. So it wasn't just that early surge. You were able to sustain the momentum.
Yeah, no, that Calvin Herrick team, they play hard, and they force you to play kind of out of control for 32 minutes, and they never quit. And, that's what I kept telling our guys. You got to stay under control. You can't play the pace they want you to play. And they forced us out of control. I'd say maybe 2 or 3 possessions there where they closed in on us, but I thought we did a nice job of settling ourselves and getting the looks we needed to on offense.
You had a situation where you had a lot of kids. We had 3 kids in double figures, but Brady Reynolds led the way. He looks like he's having a good time out there.
Yeah, he is. And like I told you earlier, he hadn't been shooting it well, but that hadn't been stopping him. He's been finding other ways to help us, and it was just a huge relief for him, I know, to see those shots go in. This gym here is where he kind of took his stage last year. It's kind of where he got his big break. So I had a feeling he'd get in here and shoot with confidence. He's been practicing really well, getting a lot of shots up. So, yeah, he does a good job of shooting the open shots when he gets them on the perimeter. But at the same time, I've been proud of the way he's attacked the basket this year.
Quinn Richards had you double-double tonight.
Charlie, how many rebounds did you have him for?
13 rebounds? Yeah. So
yeah, he got those long robo arms. He goes up and gets them. He takes them from his teammates, and they let him know. They'll count those as their rebounds. But I thought he was real aggressive tonight. He is under the weather, all things considered. Health-wise, he was kind of sick today at school a little bit, but, you couldn't tell out there. He came out and he fought, didn't settle for perimeter shots. I thought he did a good job attacking the basket using his length and athleticism.
Without a doubt. Trey Sheehan got you 11, and he is a scrapper.
Yeah, he's kind of the heart and soul in our motor. He's an undersized post player, but he has great footwork. If we could get 6 more inches on him, he's kind of a post by design, but he's embraced it. Some guys, you stick down there in the post like, hey, you're going to be our 4 or our 5, and they kind of, okay, I guess I'm big, I have to. But he's really embraced that. I've been proud of the way he's worked around the hoop to go score for us and lead us on offense and on defense.
I know Landon Titus is a youngster, but you brought him along, and I thought he gave you good minutes tonight.
Yeah, Landon did what we need Landon to do there in the second half, where he caught the ball in rhythm and open shots, shot him with confidence. For a sophomore to step in and to shoot that ball with confidence like that, he's given us what we need. That 8 points is, I don't think he'll ever lead us in scoring. I hope he does, but those 8 points add up. We can get all we can get from our 3 or 4 other scorers, but we need what we can get from him, and he did his job tonight, shooting open shots.
It's fun to watch your team when they're in a rhythm, when they're playing well. You rebounded really well tonight.
I thought we were really aggressive on offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds. Like I said, we kind of joke. We tell Caden, Will, and Trey Sheehan to go box out so Quentin can go get the rebound. And Quentin nods his head like, yeah, that's what I do. Those guys do all the dirty work for him, and he swoops in and gets the rebound. And, Caden does that for us every night on offense and on defense. He's so unselfish and plays so hard. He plays a different level of hard. Almost sometimes you want him to take a step back and maybe take a breath, but you can't slow a kid like that down, how hard he plays. And he brings a lot to the table for us.
And you got to the line, and you made the most of it.
Yeah, I thought it was worse than the number that I see in the book here. It felt like it. I guess we were getting spares every time, which is better than dropping both of them. But those were tired legs out there. We didn't get too many subs in. We rolled with that 5 in the second half, I guess. But, and that's a little bit on us. But, we're pushing these guys to play hard. And they've really, since we got here to the first of the year, have realized it's a lot more fun when you're playing 100% on offense and on defense, whatever you're doing. And that kind of relieves you from thinking about your mistakes or what's not going right. Just focused on the next play. It's made a difference for us.
So now we have 4 games tomorrow, but it's not too big a deal for Neoga because you're just going to end up playing a couple of hours earlier than originally thought.
Right. It didn't affect us too much. So, yeah, 4 o'clock start. I mean, guys play baseball at that time all the time, right? So,
right.
I mean, we get out of 7th, 8th hour there a little early and make our way over here. We're excited for the opportunity to play our way into the correct side of the bracket that we want to be on. Now we want to keep going that direction. And we know what the challenge is ahead of us, but those guys down there, they're ready. I mean, I told them 4 o'clock, you never know. Anything can happen. We may, stars might be aligning. We'll just show up. And if they play hard like they did and play carefree and not so worried about next play or this, and just kind of play in the moment, they're going to show up and they're going to play hard and see what happens.
Very good. Careful going home, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Greg.
Thank you. Andrew Snow, coach of the Neoga Indians. Thanks to him for coming up and joining us. And Tanner Thompson's here. And we'll switch over and visit with the Bobcats coach on this busy Monday night. Our final broadcast, our only broadcast of the day. Tanner, thanks for joining us. Fun ball game. I liked it that even though you got down, you never quit and made it a 4-point game at that one trip. Yep. And I'm thinking, well,
Yeah, they. I will say our kids never quit. It's a good group of boys. We're young, 2 sophomores, 2 juniors in the starting lineup, but hey, that's all right, So I'm proud of them. They didn't give up at all, and they kept fighting.
Radloff you're big.
Yeah.
And he works hard in there.
Yes, he does. We made the switch with him, I would say, a week after our Thanksgiving tournament, I believe. Mm-hmm. We put him in the starting rotation, and we just felt like it was time. He proved himself, and, man, he is awesome. He does well. Really good.
Absolutely. And then I look at Callum, and I'm thinking, but he's bigger than I thought he was.
Yeah, that kid's not scared of nothing. Caden, he does very well. He's a great shooter. I know he struggled tonight a little bit. He's a little upset, but you're going to have them games.
Sure.
You just got to, I always said, the good thing about being a shooter is when you're not on to get out of a shooting slump, you got to keep shooting.
That's exactly right.
And he kept trying. He kept firing. He made a couple shots in the second half, and, he did all right.
What I like is the scrappy nature of this team, and that's certainly, we talked about Callum, we talked about Adrian Radloff, but Clayton Wojcik, man, he is a load. He got you 15 points and more than his fair share of rebounds, too.
Yes, that Clayton Wojcik, he doesn't give up. I told him there in the second half, you need to start driving to the basket more than what you do, because I felt that he had a quicker step with the person that was guarding him at the time. And, he did, and followed his shot, got some rebounds, some key putbacks, and, we got that within 3 or 4 points, and I was like, all right, but, hey, credit Neoga. They're a great basketball team. The thing about Neoga is, just like us, they don't quit. Mm-hmm. Once that ball is tipped, they keep going. Coach Stowe's got a great thing going there, and he should be proud. That's a good group of boys there, too.
Agreed. We talked about a lot of your kids. Didn't mention people like Kenny Robbins, Trevor Teese came in, got you some minutes, Carter Bain, Carson Underwood. Got a lot of guys that are about the same size. And but like I said, you work hard, you never quit, and you like that in the team.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I love these kids to death, their school, everything. They always go to bat for you. They never go out there on a night and say, well, I just don't feel like doing it tonight. They just always give the maximum effort. We was only picked to win 1 or 2 games this year, and we're at 6, and with everybody coming back for the most part, we're going to be dangerous. And I still think we're dangerous now. We played Altamont for 3.5 quarters the other night in a close game, and, so.
Got a few weeks to go. Who knows what might happen?
Yeah, you're right.
You're
bet.
Right. Appreciate you coming up. We'll see you later in the week.
Hey, thank you very much. I'd like to give a shout-out, too, if I could. My assistant coach helps out a lot. Coach Gordon, a buddy of mine from Bloomington. If it wasn't for them guys and Coach Zink, from North Clay, they help out a lot, so I appreciate them guys. And, thank you for doing what you guys do, because like my buddy from Bloomington, Coach Gordon, he gets to watch this on YouTube. He can't make it down, so it's awesome. So I appreciate you guys.
Our pleasure. Thank you, Tanner.
Thank you very much.
You bet. Tanner Thompson from Cowden-Herrick Beecher City. Again, Neoga got the win over the Bobcats tonight, 61-43. Matt had worked on some stats, I know. Got through them. So we'll double-check with Gail. There might be a few more scores, but why not check? Gail, what do you have?
Well, I don't have any finals at all in high school basketball action. 7-3A and 7-4A, I've got you some scores, but no high school scores. So
very good. Okay, I appreciate that. By the way, Dustin lets us know girls' halftime score. Neoga was playing CHBC tonight.
Oh, yeah.
How ironic. And at the half in that one, it is a close one. It's Neoga 26, CHBC 25. 2 good ball clubs going at each other there.
Absolutely. And, we talked about it with the boys' conference tournament that we're in now, but you look back at that girls' conference tournament, a lot of tight games, a lot of close competition. This year, the boys and girls were both very competitive in the conference.
Without a doubt. Well, thank you, Matt. We'll be busy tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's going to be a big night, but, a lot of folks will be able to join us for that 4 o'clock start, hopefully in person. But if not, they can always catch the live stream like Jeff Loretzen did, and also Teresa Geckner. She was watching in St. Cloud, Minnesota. So you just never know where people are watching, and that's part of the beauty of this. Well, giving folks that aren't around the area as much anymore a chance to get a taste of home.
You bet. Jeff Loretzen, the old blue streak. All right, glad he's listening. Final score again here tonight, Neoga 61, Cowden-Herrick Beecher City 43. So tomorrow night we have 4 games. Again, it'll be Neoga and Altamont at 4 o'clock because we're doing the Tuesday games, then the Wednesday games. So Altamont, Neoga at 4. Then at 5:30, it'll be Windsor, Stu Straws, and Dietrich. Then we'll play the Wednesday games. At 7 o'clock, North Clay and South Central. And at 8:30, St. Anthony and St. Elmo Brownstown. So 4 for you, and then we'll watch it snow on Wednesday. Be back with 3 Thursday, 2 Friday, 4 Saturday. So holy cow, you like high school basketball, this is the place to be.
It's a fun week. It always is entertaining. By the end of the week, this place will be packed, and the crowds will be as enthusiastic, and the games will be fantastic.
Plus, again, we've got that Lady Shoes, Lady Hearts game Friday night. That'll be on KJ Country. So a lot of fun, a lot of good high school basketball. Thank you, Matt.
My pleasure. Thank you, Greg.
You're welcome. For Matt Robinson, for Gail Warner, for BD, for Caleb, for Wayne, and for Elizabeth, I'm Greg Sapp. Good night, everybody.